Asif Chowdhury asked a question, Sophie, that I want you to answer if you will. And it sounds really technical, but so if you would interpret this into layman's terms, what's the impact of Basel 3.1 rules on getting mortgages? So yeah, there's a few smiling faces. What on earth is going on
What
here?
does
So
that mean? What does that mean?
let's turn it into English because
Yeah,
there's a genuine.
there is.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have even asked the question. But there's a quite a wide ranging impact here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the rules around this Basel 3.1 essentially is a directive for the lenders that so obviously lenders are bound by lots of different rules. There's the PRA, the FCA, all the different regulators out there, and they dictate to lenders around their lending, what they can and can't do, and what stipulations they're going to put in place, depending on what it is that they're wanting to do. Now, this Basel 3.1 is fully relating to capital adequacy. And what I mean by that is when they lend on certain types of products. And actually, it's a funny that this question's come up. I've had a meeting this week with the head of operations and the head of products at Aldermore, and they were talking about this in the sense of we push lenders to talk to them about what they're bringing to the market, what they're currently doing, and we want to see them doing because we fight for you guys to get more products out in the market, change of criteria, etc. And this particular change in rules is directly related to how lenders lend when they're lending against holiday lets. Now, what this means is for every pound they lend out on a holiday let product, so somebody is buying a holiday let property and they want to borrow £100,000, this new rule means that the lender has to hold £1 for every pound they lend on file. So in the bank, they must have the capital adequacy at 100% for holiday lets. And this has actually put Aldermore off coming to market with holiday lets. It was something they were a little nervous around anyway, and they were thinking about, but it wasn't forefront of their mind. But it certainly put it on the back burner for them because of this rule. It hasn't had an impact on anybody that is currently lending on holiday lets. They're not backing out of the market or anything. But in terms of what does Basel 3.1 mean, that is what it relates to. And it's around how much funds they have to keep holding on account for what they're lending against, which is interesting, and it shows how they make decisions and how it can go. Well, actually, we were going to do that, but we're going to have a lot more funds than we're currently holding, and so you can see how they're going then down a different path from that.
Thanks, Sophie, for putting it in layman's terms. What Sophie didn't also say is because she's a humble individual, is that the director of product development at Aldermore has asked Sophie to work with her on shaping the future of Aldermore's products. So,
Yes.
you'll be the first to know. Maybe we'll hear before they go live, Sophie, about any innovation that Aldermore are coming out with. But yeah, that's a great answer.